Humans had to disguise themselves as hens to avoid being eaten by aliens because aliens could only distinguish humans from animals by appearance. Jack and Jenny, who were in prison, survived on corn kernels and rice balls delivered by the breeder every day, but on this day their human identities were discovered by the breeder. The breeder checked the data and found that real chickens had feathers, but fortunately the breeder had no intention of eating humans. On the contrary, he was willing to offer help. It turned out that a new transfer student had come to the school. The transfer student liked eating chickens more than humans. Sure enough, when the transfer student learned that there were chickens on campus, he immediately lost control and transformed. The transfer student soon arrived in the yard with the breeder's help. Both Jack and Jenny put on cat costumes thinking they could escape the disaster, but unexpectedly the transfer student also ate cats. Jenny, who had no ability to resist, was firmly caught by the transfer student. At the last second, the breeder transformed and saved Jenny. However, a bigger crisis was yet to come. When the alien classmates saw humans, they began to lose control. The breeder had no choice but to take the two and flee the school. They fled into the deep mountains where the breeder had secretly built a human shelter, but the living humans soon attracted the attention of the police. A huge fist suddenly fell from the sky. The unsuspecting breeder was eliminated on the spot. In the eyes of aliens, humans had no right to survive. Jack, lying on the ground, told Jenny to run. The alien's fist was already ready to strike. Even in the face of death, Jenny bravely stood in front of Jack, but the next second Jack stepped forward to block the fist. It turned out that Jack's real identity was also an alien. When he first met Jenny, Jenny had questioned him why he wanted to eat humans. Jack thought that humans also ate pork, and it was the same logic, but Jenny retorted, if a more advanced civilization wanted to eat you, would you also think it was okay? So Jack began to put himself in others' shoes, and then he disguised himself as a human named Jack and stayed with Jenny all the time. Jenny, who had been kept in the dark, collapsed instantly and could only run away crying. Jack also shed tears to buy Jenny time to escape. Jack also transformed, and a great battle was imminent.